Hey everybody, so my name is Timmy and welcome to my channel. This is a new and exciting thing I'm starting to do here on YouTube, and I don't know how well it's going to turn out. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions below in the comments section. But tonight's first video will be about the Battle of the Bastards, Episode 9, Season 6 of Game of Thrones. Now, we have been waiting for this for a long time. I mean, a real long fucking time, right? 6 long years of Jon Snow at the wall. Jon Snow at the wall. Sansa in King's Landing. Then Sansa gets away from King's Landing just to get married to the brutal, vicious, maniacal, twisted, evil Ramsay Snow / Bolton, the legitimized bastard by a bastard who kills his father to become Warden of the North. Crazy shit, right? Well, this episode, it all pays off. We see our hero, Jon Snow, and his sister, his half-sister, Sansa, and their army of 2,000 wildlings, 60 some odd people from House Mormont, take on the Bolton army. And Ramsay Bolton, he has the Umbers, he has the Karstarks, he has every single house in the north by him. And Jon Snow, who's like the illegitimate son of Ned Stark's like, yeah, we're Starks. You're not a Stark. Well, I am, says Sansa. And they recruit like 50 other people, 60 other people, whatever. Anyway, so the battle commences, right? Well, there's this little talk a day before the battle, and it seems like, Jon Snow's like, he's all honorable like his dad Ned Stark. We can finish this right now, Ramsay. You and me, one-on-one. And Ramsay's like, ha 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 ha, stupid bastard. Kind of like just peasant. So anyways, and Jon Snow, just the honorable thing, he's like, how do you men feel if you won't even fight for them? Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much what that was all about. Anyways, next day we get the full-on battle, and Sansa called it, and with a character like Rickon Stark, from the very beginning, the youngest of the Stark children. For God's sakes, the boy's dog's name was Shaggy Dog. If you couldn't predict that boy's dog was gonna die, and that boy was gonna die, you should look up the definition to words. Hate to say so, but yeah. Shaggy Dog, by definition, is pretty much means an unimportant character in a literary sense. Anyway, so Rickon dies, right? Boo! Bow and arrow right through his heart. And here's the thing. There's been a lot of debate about the Rickon Stark and what he should have done. Should he have zigzagged? Should he have, jumped in the air? Should he have rolled on the ground? Should he have done things to distract Ramsay Bolton? But that had nothing to do with the whole plot. The whole plot was to get Jon Snow, all emotionally invested into, I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker, right? And that's exactly what happened. Rickon died. And so Jon Snow, he charged the Bolton army, and then, and that's that brave warrior shot we got in the trailer to the episode. Jon Snow sitting there, looking down, and then drawing out his sword, and then the whole cavalry of the Bolton army coming at him. And for a while, I have seen a lot of TV in my life, but this 36-minute battle sequence was the most intense I've ever seen in my life. People who are going to produce World War I movies or Civil War movies should go back and look at this battle sequence and be like, that's what this is all about. That is what we should be doing. What the fuck have we been doing with movies the last 30 years? Besides Goodfellas and Titanic and Avatar. Anyways, so other than that, so we just see this really gruesome battle sequence take place, and you just feel it, right? It's so visceral. You just see all these like guys flying off horses getting shot with arrows. You see Ramsay Bolton mercilessly ordering arrows to be shot in the air, and he knows he's killing his own men as he's shooting the arrows in the air, but he don't give a fuck. He's got 10,000 men. And then Davos on the other side, the guys are like, well, should we be shooting arrows too? And Davos is like, no, we'd be killing our own guys. It makes no sense. The guy on the other side's a fucking lunatic. And so in the end, Davos, one of my favorite lines from the episodes, when things are starting to look bad for Jon and Tormund and 1-1, respect, Sir Davos says, quote, we might as well be taking shits back here. And he orders the cavalry, what's left of, not the cavalry, but the men on foot to just march, just go on in, go all for it. In the beginning, when it came to Small John Umber and Jon Snow, it looked like they were setting them up for a showdown, but we all know deep down that's not where the showdown was. The showdown was Jon Snow and Ramsay Bolton, the Battle of the Bastards. So who better to take on Small John Umber, the big giant dude with the beard, than our other favorite dude who's giant with a beard, Tormund Giantsbane, right? Fucking Tormund, Small John Umber, vicious fight, dude. And Tormund pulled a Rick Grimes, ripped out his neck and blood squirting everywhere, dude. Awesome. Best fucking thing. Oh, God. I'm glad that bastard went down. Anyways, all of a sudden you hear, doo doo doo, and all of a sudden here comes Littlefinger, the smartest guy in the Seven Kingdoms, with the Knights of the Vale. It's time for them to get into the fray. Anyways, and they save the day. So there's going to be some dispute amongst Game of Thrones fans and nerds alike and the book enthusiasts and book loyalists and the TV show fans about who really won the battle. Sansa Stark and her connivingness of her brother and lying to her brother about her secret alliance with her best hated friend in the whole wide world, Littlefinger, and his ability to get the Vale to coalesce around Sansa and what was left of the Stark army and the Stark family and to save Winterfell for the Starks? Or was it Jon Snow and the wildlings and their sacrifices, along with Davos and his military strategy? In the end, I think it comes down to this. Jon Snow saw Ramsay Bolton retreating, and he was like, fuck no. You ain't getting away from me, you son bitch. And he charges Winterfell. 1-1 charges Winterfell. Tormund, for some odd random reason, but it kind of makes sense because Tormund's like Jon Snow's wingman. They all charge Winterfell. And 1-1, and one last act of heroism and bravery, goes out like a champ, dude. He smashes through the gates of Winterfell. Ramsay knows he's fucked at this point, right? And that's why he's like, oh, so your battle of just me and you, I reconsider. Pussy. Anyway, so Jon Snow picks up a shield, the Ramsay starts firing his, bow and arrow, and then Jon Snow just starts pummeling the shit right out of him. I mean, it was satisfying. It was like, kill him, Jon, kill him, right? It was that good. It was that good. If you were sitting in your chair, you're like, yes, kill that son of a bitch. It was really good. It was good. Really good. Anyways, but Jon Snow, being the, Ned Starky type honorable guy that he is, sees his sister and he's like, no, he's not mine to finish. And then we end the episode with Sansa having this really dark, goodbye conversation with Ramsay, and Ramsay's like, I will always be inside of you. And Sansa's like, fuck you. Your dogs are gonna eat you. Your family's dead. You're dead. You ain't got nothing. Peace, bitch. Peace. And Ramsay's dogs tear him to shreds. best gruesome, well-deserved death in the history of Game of Thrones. And I'm sure you will agree with me on that. Now we can go ahead and talk about the stuff in Marine that happened, right? And we can go ahead and talk about how Davos discovered that somehow wooden toy he made for Shireen, that wooden stag toy, even though it burned Shireen and it burned her flesh and it burned her bone, but this little wooden stag toy survived. We can discuss all that, but that's for next week. And the stuff that happened in Marine, I think is very significant because it's just a precursor to what's going to happen in Westeros next season on Game of Thrones. How do I think they're going to end season 6 of Game of Thrones? That will be in my predictions video coming up very soon. Please let me know what you thought about the Battle of the Bastards. I give it 10 dire wolves out of 10 dire wolves. Nah, fuck the dire wolves things. I give it 10 dragons out of 10 dragons for a Game of Thrones episodes. One of the best episodes of the series, if not the best episode ever of the series so far. Best battle sequences, best CGI. They definitely went all out for the Drogon CGI. They went all out with the storytelling, the emotion, the warfare. They went all out. And I'm glad they did because we fucking deserve this as loyal viewers. Alright everybody, thank you for watching my first live broadcast. Comment below, let me know what you think. That sounds like what someone else says on Facebook. I don't want copyright infringement bullshit happening here. Give me your insightful opinions below and let me know. That was kind of different, right? Alright everybody, till next time, it's your boy Timmy Mims coming at you. Peace out, and we are the Watchers on the Wall.